PSB 18 volt cordless lithium hammer drill. So again, we're sticking with that lithium ion family because that's what it's all about for Bosch. So it really does produce that low down grunt, that torque, that power that you actually need for all the jobs that you want to actually do. Because it's versatile and it will do absolutely everything that you point in the direction of. It's 18 volt, as you can see there. Again, it's this lithium ion technology. The lights on top of the battery actually give you an indication of how much you've actually got left in the battery. It has this electronic cell protection, so something that protects the battery from any overheating, any overloading or any sort of under voltage. So that's great because that's there to help you, and it makes sure that the battery lasts for the length of time that the tool lasts. So really, really good. Has direction indicators actually on the top, so you know when you're going in and you know when you're coming out, which is fantastic. Has 2 speed settings. First gear would be for large bore drilling and screw driving, and the second gear would be for drilling some metal, maybe a bit of timber, stuff like that, with small drills. Absolutely perfect for. It has 30 torque settings, so infinite amount of torque settings at the end of the day. And that's what you'd use if you was doing any sort of screwing into soft timber, hard timber, anything like that. Just make sure that the screw head finishes flush with the timber. So if you set your torque setting up right, you put 1 screw in, you could do the next 250 and they'd all finish in the same position. There's a hammer symbol actually on the front of here as well, and that's when you want to switch the hammer on. So if you want to drill into a medium brick or a block, anything like that, absolutely brilliant for. You've got actually a white light. You'd use that light at the end of the day just to shine onto the material so you could see what you're doing. But it's actually, because it's a white light, it's really, really bright. So it's really good when you're doing some intricate screw driving as well. It's great because you can see what you're doing, you're down there with it. That's what it's all about. I'm going to drill into a breeze block. This particular one is about a medium density. Typically the sort of thing you'd find in the majority of houses nowadays. I'm going to use this 18 volt lithium drill. This particular drill bit that I'm going to be using is a multi-construction bit. So it drills through any type of material. So it would do this, it would do glass, plastic, anything like that, wood. So it's great, yeah. I always tighten the chuck onto the drill bit by hand. A lot of people tend to use a trigger and stuff like that. But what tends to happen is you can damage the motor by doing that. So if you put the drill bit in by hand and then just twist it, you can hear that ratchet going, you know it's nice and tight actually in there. So now it's time for safety. Obviously, glasses on first because that's really, really important. And as you can see, it's drilling into the material. Absolutely fantastic. I don't need to put a load of weight on. I do need a little bit of weight, to be honest with you, to make sure the hammer system's operating correctly. But it's, as you can see there, it's gone through absolute breeze.
Bosch, invented for life.